Hey humans, welcome back to otro videito más. Today we're gonna be unboxing the DJI RS4 Mini Combo Edition. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna do a live unboxing, nothing like too cinematic, but we're just gonna unbox it right here, right now, taking off the little sticker. Okay, so I just received it today in the mail, and obviously I want to open it and I want to show you guys what's going on, what's in it, what's included, and just my first thoughts. So nothing too fancy here. We're just gonna open it up as a regular human being and show you what's inside. Okay, separate it into little boxes. Okay, let me keep pulling stuff out. There it is. So here we have the main three things that came in the box. I'm gonna scoot this to the side because we all know what it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and check these out. We're gonna open this up. Is there any? There's nothing in there. Oh my God, you see, I told you guys, I was opening this as a first person. There's nothing in here. I've been bamboozled. Okay, this one feels heavy, so I'm assuming there's stuff in there. I surely hope so. Okay, we gotta open this up. There we go. Cool stuff in there. All right, so this is your briefcase handle. I can already tell. It's folded for our convenience and packaging purposes. This will come out. Oof. Okay, right from the bat, that grip is nice. Right from the bat, the grip is nice and sturdy, grippy as hell. Like you literally have to put so much force in it to pull it out of your hand. So this is nice. It's a comfortable grip. It has a little bit of give, like if you press real hard, but just like ever so slightly, which I don't know, it's so small, it's so tiny, the little give, it's so small. You can only feel it, you can't really measure it, but it feels good. I like it. It has a 1/4-20 up here and a cold shoe mount, which is super nice. And this right here appears to be a NATO rail connection, which is nice and sturdy. It also has a pin down here to ensure that it doesn't actually come off. This pin right here, which is super nice. You know, I love redundancy. And it also has a cold shoe mount back here, and it has another connection back here. So there's many places that you can mount stuff in or on, and obviously you can add an extra mount to it. It depends on how much you want to carry, like how much weight you want to like put on your arms. But so far this is nice. I love this accessory. The regular version does not come with it, so definitely glad I have it, because if I'm carrying this for long term, it's gonna come in very handy and very comfortable. Let's put this back in its closed state, which is nice that it does have it, and it's like compact. You can basically put it anywhere. So here we have 2 screws. They are for either the base plate or for other things on the gimbal. This one has a usable thumb like hold, so you can like do it with your hand, and this one does not. Let's see what else comes out of it. This is like Christmas. You just keep pulling stuff out. Okay, more stuff. Nice. I won't say no to stuff. We like stuff. Okay, so this will be your main base plate. This is the base plate that will go on your camera in order for you to attach it to the gimbal and to do the slight adjustments that you can do once it's in there to balance it correctly. Definitely sturdy, feels strong, not flimsy at all. It has this soft little section here that you can adjust forward and back, and that's depending on the camera that you have. You can go back and forth and adjust to the size of your camera, which is nice. All right, right here we have the other base plate that goes technically on the gimbal itself. So this slides onto the gimbal, and this slides right on there. So that's the connection right there, these two together. And to remove it, all you do is just press this button and it just comes out, but you can remove it by force. But I did buy one from Small Rig that doesn't come out till March 31st, because I'm assuming that's when they'll finish production. It's on pre-order right now. But this has the same thing, but it'll allow me to use a Peak Design plate, because this one doesn't allow, because this part right here that is raised up a little bit, that part right there, that knob that goes back and forth, that makes it not fit. It does have little grooves right here at the bottom, which we will use later on to micro adjust this axis. Ooh, I know what this is. This is the reason, kind of one of the main reasons I bought this gimbal. This little add-on. So this right here is the intelligent tracking, or some may call it the IT. I think this is revolutionary, not really, because other gimbals kind of have this idea, but it's mostly with phones and like either that or connecting it with apps and all this other mumbo jumbo. But this is just it. You just connect it to the gimbal, it'll track you, it'll do everything. Well, not everything, but it'll allow you to start and stop record, start and stop tracking. This little thing is one of the main reasons I bought this gimbal. This we'll put to the side. See what else we got here. Ooh, we got cables. I have so many cables. I'm literally running out of room to put my cables. I got so many. USB-A to USB-C. Can we just make them USB-C to USB-C, please? And then last, but nope. Psych. There's hidden stuff in there. You see, they don't want to come out. They don't want to come out. I guess second to last, but surely not least, we got another cable, which is, it's USB-C to USB-C. So I'm assuming it's to connect the gimbal to the camera, which would make sense because this one is an L shape. So you'll probably connect this to the camera and then the gimbal with this other side. So yeah, that just it makes sense. Camera, gimbal, makes sense. You see, I told you guys, I'm opening this like if this was you opening it, so you can like see what normal people see. Because obviously, we people that do video, we try to make it look really cool, really cinematic, whatnot, super nice. But there comes a time, at least for me, where sometimes I just want to see what it looks like just on the, like, spread out on the table. What does it come with? How does it arrive? Like, what are you getting? Obviously, when I do the full review, it'll look a little bit more cinematic because, well, I got time. Right now, no time. All right, so this is the tripod, and this is sturdy. Like, look, it's light, but sturdy. I should use this. It's light but sturdy. You know what I mean? It has a nice sturdy triangle pattern, which is the strongest, and it feels robust, precise.
I need something robust, precise. Robust, precise.
It feels like a John Wick weapon, something that Mr. Wick would use to just. It opens up pretty wide, so stability is going to be nice. Obviously, for whatever reason, you can get a different one, a bigger one if you like. I don't know why you would, but this is super nice. And there are a few quick connects that I will absolutely get. Psych, I already have them. I will be using some cool quick disconnects that you can just squeeze and it'll pop out. That way when I have to store it away, it'll be a lot easier than having to screw it out. But yeah, I'll show you that later. For an unboxing video, sorry if it's a little too long. But you know, we're just chilling here. All right, we got paperwork, we got stickers, we got stickers, dude, stickers! And then we got the kind of base instructions with just pictures for the briefcase handle and for the AI tracking module. Let's put this aside because we obviously don't need it. All right, so now for the main event, the daddy of daddies, the one and only. Woo! See, no sound effects. It's all me, baby. All right, interesting. So the screen doesn't come with one of those like screen little thingies that you just like peel off, which I'm surprised. Okay, I've been having those for like forever. Okay, the bottom does. The bottom does come with one. Nice, but not the screen. All right, cool. So down here, it kind of feels like an Oculus Quest 3 controller, you know, pretty comfortable, very ergonomic. You have a wheel back here, you got a trigger right here, which this trigger is used for tracking if you're tracking a subject in front of you, so you can activate tracking. So that's super nice. Power button right here on the side. And then you got your 3 modes: pan, tilt, follow, pan, follow, and FPV. On the other side, you have a selector that selects what your joystick is going to do. If you have a power zoom, you can scroll this up, boop, and if you have your camera connected through Bluetooth to the gimbal, you can use the joystick to zoom in and out. But yeah, here's the NATO rail attachment for the baggage claim handle. Yeah, let's kind of put this together real quick. Now that we have all the components, we're gonna screw this in real quick. Boop. Let's open this up. Nice. Now we're gonna take this, open it up. Gimbal's facing me right now. This is like the front of the gimbal. This is the back that you are technically going to be seeing. So this goes right here. And then that clip that I showed you before kind of holds it in there, as you can see right there. So it's kind of nice. Safety, always nice to have safety. I gotta look at it. I'm sorry guys, you guys won't be able to see it. I gotta see this so I can do it. There you go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now this we can unscrew, kind of bring up here. So now here we have it with the TSA pre-check handle, which is super nice. This feels sturdy as hell. All these knobs, like at least this knob right here, you can pull out and kind of rotate it wherever you need to so it's not in the way, which is super nice. Back handle, you can do whatever you want. You can put it straight up like this. You can put it straight down with the other one if you want 2 hands holding it like this. A lot of different angles. So let's finish locking this up. It's not too big. I mean, now that I added this handle, it looks huge. Like it looks pretty massive. It kind of looks like it doesn't have anything mini about it. But if you take this out and you take this out, and all you're gonna do is hold it, like it's pretty small. And for all the things that it can do, I mean, shoosh, pretty small nonetheless. But I will be using it with all its bells and whistles because yeah, why not? That's kind of the unboxing. That's what you get. As I suspected, these two right here are for this base plate right here, which you would put on your camera. And the camera I would put it on is this one up here, the A9 Mark III. Right now over here I'm recording with the A7 IV, but if I'm gonna put any camera on a gimbal, it'll be the A9 III because global shutter. I mean, duh. Take that out, there we go. Okay, so if you were wondering, I was recording with a 16-25 f2.8 from top.